But we really worried that because we've done the drilling out of here, but the cost involved is huge, eh? We're not talking, 50 million bucks, eh? We're talking fucking 30, why not? It's been there years as well. It's matured nicely, so like a mature state. Back a little bit. And I said, well, I can meet you now on Wednesday. I said, I'll let you know. They put them there. And remember another thing, Trevor, we haven't even spoken about that piece of it really well. Always on this side of the Oakville headline, all down to the end over there. That's going to be where our tailings dam is. Treating phosphogypsum and then extracting rare earths, that's the first in the world. And that will be really good, I think, a really nice thing for South Africa, for us, because, I mean, it's us that did it. No one else in the world has done this. It's us.
Yeah.
Looks like chalk, yeah.
That's exactly.
Very clean.
Yes.
Very, very good quality gypsum for what we're trying to do. In terms of the grade of the rare earths in the gypsum was 0.44%. So, and then the next stage, you separate the rare ones. Phalaborwa will be able to do two steps further down. Separating rare earths out of their phosphogypsum. The beauty about this project in Brazil, it's a live state. In other words, they're producing phosphogypsum every single.
We are treating industrial waste materials. Any project similar to this is inevitably also an environmental cleanup, and that, I think, can't be overstated, is the fact that we are different to other projects in that a typical mine has a very sensitive and difficult tightrope to walk between providing something that the world needs, but also not destroying the immediate environment of the mine. And I think we've got the best of both worlds there, because the rare earths that we're going to produce is going to drive the green energy and green technology. We are performing tests to optimize the process. So we've got a process, but at the moment it's paying big dividends. We're doing test work for a lot less money, costing us a lot less than using external laboratory test works. It doses an alkaline reagent into the acidic solution.
What we see America is very focused on is defense. So defense systems, weapon systems require rare earth elements to make them as sophisticated as they are. So your F-35 fighter jet today has 420 kilograms of rare earths per jet. Your California class submarines got between 4 and 5 tons of rare earths per submarine. They're going to into your missile guidance systems. Because you don't know how much copper you've got. So you've then got to start a drill program. So this whole area in yellow. We are busy negotiating offtake agreements, which will be going towards the west, hopefully predominantly the US. But in terms of volume, we'll be producing circa 1,750 tons of neodymium-praseodymium separated oxide, and we will be producing the equivalent of about 60 tons of dysprosium and about 20 odd tons of terbium, which sounds small, but these are very, very high value rare earths, and those tonnages make us a significant producer of these heavy rare earths.
Do that plasma flame so that it ionizes all of the elements inside of that sample. And then your instrument analyzes how many of each atom, of each element comes through that flame based on, this is the core instrument of this whole assembly. This is the ICP-MS.
It is very unique. As I've mentioned, you find that in areas like Brazil, Russia, and so on, even in China, in order for them to get hold of the rare earth minerals, they have to dig deeper in order to get them from the rock and so on. But this one, it's already on the surface, and therefore, you won't need a lot of processes and so on. And it has been mentioned that South Africa would actually be the second country with an efficient process like this for rare earth elements, second to China, of course. The US knows that they can gain a lot from South Africa, which is why, as much as they are fighting us, they also want us to be on their side. So it's not one of those things where they just want to kick us out and then that's it. They're trying to punish us, but they know that they are doing that to get our attention and so on, because they know South Africa has a lot of minerals when it comes to gold, platinum group metals and so on. They know that most of the reserves, you can find them here in South Africa. So even with the rare earth elements, it's not like they don't have reserves for rare earth elements, but they know that it's not enough. So they are going to other countries like South Africa and so on, so that they can get hold of these minerals, because they know that they're going to need them for the future.